It is 8 p.m. I am getting ready for a run that will mark the beginning of a new adventure, the start of a new challenge. I am taking on the David Goggins challenge. I'm super excited about this. I am really looking forward to all the experiences I will make during this challenge, and I'm also looking forward to tell you a new story. Let's do this. Let's start the first run. However, I have to put on some more clothes because it has -5 degrees Celsius outdoors, and apparently it feels like -9 degrees Celsius. So I think I will put on another sweater, I will put on my running jacket and get ready for the first run. Let's do this. Also, I need my head torch and some gloves because it is nighttime and as just said, -5 degrees Celsius. So now if you're ready, okay, I still need my shoes, but yeah, I am about to get out of the door and start the first run that will mark the beginning of the David Goggins challenge in the winter edition. This is going to be cool. This is going to be awesome. Let's do this. Alright, the first run is complete. It was a little bit warmer than I anticipated, so I guess the weather app was wrong. It definitely was not -5 degrees Celsius and definitely not -9 degrees Celsius, so it was way warmer. But yeah, better safe than sorry, so next time I guess I will not wear so many clothes. And yeah, let's get out of the warm stuff, and then I will tell you more about what the David Goggins challenge is. The David Goggins challenge is a runner's endurance challenge. The goal is to run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So you're basically running for 2 consecutive days. This also results in a very interesting schedule, as you start at 8 p.m, then the next run is at midnight, 4 a.m, 8 a.m, noon, 4 p.m, and then it starts over again. So I will be running at times at which I normally don't run, and I'm really excited about this. I can't wait for the midnight run, and I'm even more excited about the 4 a.m. run. I hope at this time I have the city for myself, that I basically have all the walkways for myself, that I'm completely alone, that the city is absolutely silent. This is going to be great. I'm really excited about this. Maybe I'm not so excited about this run when I do have to get up shortly before 4 a.m. to get ready for this run, but as of right now, I'm really looking forward to this. So yeah, this is cool. Also, it is super cool that I'm doing this in the middle of December. So right now it is December 15th, which means we are really in the period where the days are super short and the nights are super long in the Northern Hemisphere. We will have roughly 8 hours of daytime and 16 hours of night. So most of the runs will take place during the night or at dusk or at dawn, and only one run will be really at daytime, and this is the noon run. So yeah, this is also cool. In addition, we do have a cold snap going on, so I can do the David Goggins challenge in cold weather, and this is fantastic. This is great. I like cold weather running. So I am excited. I'm really excited about this, and I'm also excited to take you along and to talk about various things I do have on my mind I like to discuss over the course of this challenge. But yeah, the challenge is long. As said, I do have to run over a period of 2 days, and yeah, this will give me plenty of time to discuss things. For now, I will take a break, I will rest a bit, I will get ready for the midnight run when I see you again. So let's enjoy the David Goggins challenge. Okay, we reached midnight, so it's time for the second run. I'm really excited about this. This is the first midnight run I ever do, I guess. I did some very late runs, but I'm not quite sure if I did a run at midnight. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. This gives the entire challenge even this adventure feeling I was talking about. A new experience, something new, something exciting. Also with this 48 hours thingy, it makes this thing so much bigger, so much more substantial. So I'm really excited about this, and yeah, I feel I am doing something, like I said, an adventure, a little adventure taking place just around the corner. So I don't have to travel a long distance, or I don't have to do something special. I can just do and experience an adventure by stepping out of my door and going for a run, and well, going for a run for 48 hours. So every 4 hours, one run. That's interesting, that's exciting. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. And yeah, it is now time to start the second run, to start the first midnight run. Let's get dressed again and step outdoors. This is going to be great. This time I'm skipping the big sweater. I'm just going for my long sleeve running shirt and my jacket. I think this should be enough. I think this should be well enough. After the first run it wasn't so cold. Now it's around -3 degrees Celsius, so this is perfect. This is absolutely fine. And yeah, let's do this. Let's step outside and do the second run. Alright, second run complete. It was as expected, it felt really great, it was a lot of fun. It really felt like a little adventure. I think this is also a little bit just due to the fact that it's a midnight run and I'm not used to do midnight runs, so yeah, I found this super amazing and super cool. And I think this is also what I like so much about running, besides the fact to challenge myself, to try to improve myself, to get amazing results like a sub 3-hour marathon or so, is also that running allows me to have those little adventures, to see places I would not see that easy, or I wouldn't see from this perspective. It's a little bit like with the run I did, or the multiple runs I did during the journey to Bornholm, where I did this longish 20-kilometer run and just explored the environment. And this is now a little bit similar thing. I can use my running to go on a little adventure that is taking place in my neighborhood, so I don't have to go that far. I said 4 miles, or in my case 6.5 kilometers, or 4 miles are 6.44 kilometers, so I go for 6.5 kilometers with my loop. And yeah, this is super cool. It's just a very short run, but these short runs can result in so much fun and excitement and adventure and so on. So yeah, you're really having an adventure in your backyard almost. And yeah, this is cool. This is super cool. So yeah, another run done, and now it's time for some more rest again. So see you in a couple of hours. And just like this, it is 4 a.m. I had a good sleep, I feel energized, and I also feel super excited about this run at 4 a.m. I really like to see and experience if the city is really quiet, if I basically don't see anyone, or if there are still some cars driving around, if there are already some people maybe going to work or doing whatever at this time. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. It will be another run through the darkness. The next run, the run at 8 a.m. will be hopefully during some daylight, so this is good. But yeah, I am ready for this 4 a.m. run. Let's do this. Let's just get it done and get back to bed. Okay, 4 a.m. run done. This was cool. This was almost as expected. I was a little bit surprised that there was so much traffic. I mean, it were just a few cars, but still there was some life going on. And what really caught me off guard were 2 runners. There were already 2 other people running out there. So this was really a surprise. I haven't expected that others would go for a run at 4 a.m. in the middle of a winter or so. So I thought I would be the only one who does this. But no, there were 2 other people, so this was also a surprise. And yeah, it was a great run. It was a really great run, really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing this. It was, yeah, just cool. It's really as expected. I make some new and exciting experiences, doing things I haven't done before. So that's cool. That's very cool. And yeah, it's also very fun to do this. What I also noticed, and I think this is just due to the fact that it's basically the shortest time
the shortest daylight time of the year, the longest night. All the runs so far felt somewhat similar. I mean, I was running in the darkness, sure, traffic was reduced, less people around and so on, but just from the setting itself, all the runs so far were pretty much the same. So it's just nighttime. So this was also an interesting observation. But I think this summarizes the 4 a.m. run. Really interesting, really like a little adventure I'm on, and I'm on an important mission to deliver something, and if I'm not arriving there in time, then something bad happens. So that's just some kind of idea in mind, thinking about those races with the dogs in Alaska or wherever, or in Canada. So they do have some dog races with their sleds and so on. And I don't know, maybe it's something related. I have something like this in my mind right now. But cool, 4 a.m. run, and guess I will get some more rest now. So talk to you in a couple of hours. Good morning, it is 8 a.m. and so it is time for the next run. I had a good rest. It, of course, was a little bit disrupted by the 4 a.m. run, but I'm feeling great after this night, so I'm looking forward to this next run. It is getting brighter outdoors and I hope we can even see some sunshine. This would be perfect. This would be so great after this long night to see some sunshine. So without any further ado, let's get ready for the next run. Alright, the next run is complete. It was a good run, but unfortunately I didn't see the sun. There was a big layer of clouds in front of the sun, so no chance to see the sunrise, and also no chance to get any rays of sunlight. Sunshine and in general light is quite important these days during the winter. As discussed before, we do have really long nights and short days, so people often feel tired, feel even sometimes a bit depressed, and just getting some exposure to light is so important. When you get up and go to work, you mostly have to get up while it's dark, you have to get to work while it's dark, you get home when it's already dark again. So this is really demanding, and it often leads to depression, exhaustion, negative feelings. Sometimes people even feel isolated. So my biggest recommendation for everyone during these days is to at least try to take a break at lunchtime or so. Step outside, try to catch sunlight, try to ideally get some sunshine. I know it's super difficult, especially here in my region. We normally just do have a thicker layer of clouds throughout the entire time in the winter. But even this is better than just staying indoors, just having artificial light. And even when you're indoors, try to find a spot that is close to a window, that is well illuminated. Don't stick to dark places, and just continue to be exposed to dark conditions, because this is really bad and really demanding for you. So you easily then feel tired, depressed, and this overall leads to a very, very bad negative state, negative mood. And in this case, try really to get as much light as possible, and try to come up with interesting ideas how you can brighten the day up, how you can have some good ideas, some fun ideas, some fun things you can do to really improve your mood, to improve your overall happiness, because otherwise it's really bad. And often so many people get some kind of psychological issues during the winter time because it's so dark. So please even have an eye out for everybody around you, because people might not feel well due to the darkness. And if you can find a good way to support them, or if you can find maybe together a time where you can help each other and enjoy some lighter situations. I mean, for instance, just ask colleagues, friends that seem to be demotivated, hey, do you want to go out for a quick walk at lunchtime or so, to just have a conversation with them, ask them how they're doing. Also, you are doing yourself a favor by being outdoors, by getting some light. And all of this is also super important for your internal system, because during the dark times you often produce more melatonin, and seeing sunshine and seeing the sunrise and so on is super important for your body then to stop the production of melatonin, and so you feel much happier, much waker. And this is one thing I also want to raise with this, or I want to raise the awareness for with this David Goggins challenge I'm currently trying to complete. Just have an eye out for everyone around you, and also have an eye out for yourself to go outside, try to get to light spots during the winter time, as we do have so much nighttime here. So make sure that you stay healthy and that everybody around you stays healthy and happy. And now it's time for some more rest again, some work, of course. Today is a work day, so I have to continue working. And then we see us again for the next run. And all of a sudden it is noon, so time for the next run of the David Goggins challenge. Unfortunately, it does not look like that I will see the sun today. Now we do have overcast, so that's sad, that's really sad. I was looking forward to have some runs in the sunshine, which would have been really beautiful with the snow. But you can't have everything. At least it's still cold outdoors, it's still the cold snap, so I can enjoy some winter runs. But it would have been so much cooler with some sunshine. Anyways, it is time to go for the run. I will hurry, I guess, a bit like with the 8 AM run, because I am getting hungry. I like to have lunch, and so the faster I'm back home, the earlier I can start to prepare my lunch. And let's do this. Let's go out for the noon run, the first noon run of the David Goggins challenge. Here we go! And I'm back again. It was a good run. I even saw a little bit the sun. The sun was mostly covered by clouds, but there were a few moments when the sun peeked a little bit through the clouds. Also, there were a few areas of blue sky. So this was good. This was really amazing. So really good run. And to continue the topic of well-being, mental health and so on, research demonstrated that we as humans feel so much better when we are out in the nature, when we are seeing some flowers, some plants, some vegetation, lush environment. So this is where we feel really good, and where we can recover a lot and where we can regain a lot of energy. And overall, being out in nature is beneficial for well-being. So yeah, here's the connection to running, because unless you are going for a treadmill run in a gym, you are having an outdoors activity which really gives you the chance to surround yourself with nature, to really experience nature, to enjoy some sunshine, to enjoy some fresh air. So this is super important. This goes also along with my suggestion for the winter time, having a quick walk during the lunch break. Just go outside, take in some light, take in some nature, because this will help you so much. This will be so beneficial for your well-being, for your mental health. When you start to feel a little bit tired, exhausted, even depressed or so during the winter time, think about those ideas. Go to bright places, go out, as I said, during lunch break, have a quick walk, talk to other people, and this might help you through the darkness. And overall, if you feel a little bit depressed, just go outside, enjoy the nature, enjoy the sunshine. Nature really is a great thing to help us to regain energy and to recover. And similar it is with it's similar with sports. So sports also is beneficial for mental health, for well-being. So when you combine both things, running and being outdoors, being in the nature, then you are definitely doing something great, and you have a good way to deal maybe even with negative thoughts and so on. Of course, this is not a cure. If you're really having mental health issues, don't hesitate to seek help from a professional, because this is really important. Or talk to a few friends, colleagues, just let everybody know something isn't feeling right, because nothing is as important as being healthy. And we often just think about being healthy with respect to being healthy with our body, so being injury-free, not having a cold, not having a sickness. But the mental health is just as important. So yeah, don't hesitate if you have some issues to talk to other people, seek professional help, and try to find solutions that help you to deal with whatever is really influencing you. So yeah, so much about combining sports, physical activities with being out in the nature to really improve your well-being, and that is also what I enjoy so much about running. Alright, so much about this for now. We will, I guess, continue with this topic maybe a little bit later, but for now that's the end of the first noon run of the David Goggins challenge. I will finally have some lunch now, and I will see you again when we, I guess, have to experience sunset again at the 4 p.m. run. So until then. It is 4 p.m. and so it is time for the next David Goggins challenge run. As you can see, the light is fading away. According to my watch, the sun will set at 4:19, so in the middle of my next 6.44 kilometer run, I will experience sunset. The next runs will then be night runs again, so this is crazy. This is how winter is, but I'm enjoying it. I am really enjoying this challenge, and so I'm also looking forward to the next runs. But for now, I have to focus on this run, on the 4 p.m. run. Let's do this! back again. That was once again nice run, really enjoyed the run, had a lot of fun, and it got significantly darker during that run, so yeah, sunset happened, but that's alright, this was to be expected. This means the next runs will be once again night runs, it will be dark. So yeah, looking forward to these runs. Instead of doing lots of discussion right now, I will rather do another workout right away, because I'm personally on at least 111 burpees per day challenge for a year. So I have to get in my 111 burpees. I think I will do this real quick. I think I will just do 111 6-count burpees unbroken and get over with it as quickly as possible. So yeah, let's do this, and then we will see us again for the 8 p.m. run. The 8 p.m. run that will mark the completion of the first day. So that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, let's do this. Not 11 6-count burpees in 8 minutes 36 seconds. Not bad. Not bad at all. It is 8 p.m. so I'm getting ready for the next run of the David Goggins challenge. This run will mark the start of the second day of this challenge. I completed the first 24 hours, now I'm moving into the second 24 hours. I only need to complete 6 more runs to complete the challenge, so I'm halfway done with it. This is cool, this is super exciting. I will talk a little bit more about my impressions and my feelings about this challenge after this run, so talk to you in just a bit. The 7th run is over. Was once again a nice run. I really enjoy these runs. Running is freedom. To me, running really is freedom. Every time I go out for a run, I feel free, I feel connected to the nature, to the environment, to everything. It just makes me happy. So yeah, when I'm running, then everything is great. So with this challenge, I get so many opportunities to go out for a run, and even, or besides the fact that these runs are rather short, I mean 6.5 k each time, that's not a big distance or so, but still I get the chance to do these 6.5K runs every 4 hours for 2 days. This is fantastic. This is really great. I'm super enjoying this. I'm basically over the moon, and I noticed that as the challenge progresses, I feel more and more engaged, more and more happy, more and more in the moment. So this is great. This is super amazing. I'm already excited to see how I feel at midnight and at 4 a.m. These are really the critical runs. To be honest, I felt the 4 a.m. run, the first 4 a.m. run, was no problem whatsoever. The 4 a.m. run was pretty good. I mean, it is close to the time when I usually get up. I mean, it's 1 hour earlier than I get up, but still, at this stage, I guess my body already is ready for starting the new day. Whereas the midnight run is in my deep sleep phase, basically. So yeah, the midnight run, I guess, the toughest of all the runs for me personally. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed this. I enjoy that the challenge is a multi-day challenge, so it spans over 48 hours. And this is cool because it's not like you have to complete one super long run, or you have to do everything in one day or as quickly as possible. No, you already know, okay, it will be 48 hours, no matter what I do, it will be 12 runs. And this is super amazing. This is really great. And it's not like, okay, you have to get it done as quickly as possible and you have to overcome this distance as quickly as possible. No, it's really a 48-hour challenge, and over this time you of course need to think ahead. You need to have maybe a little bit of a strategy how you go about it, when to eat, when to sleep, how to go about all those things. And I mean, for me it's even a little bit more challenging because I had to work today. I mean, was a normal working day, and I just used the runs as some break in between my tasks. So yeah, this increased a little bit the challenge, but I still feel great. I still feel happy about it. So yeah, I really like this. I'm super happy with the challenge. I really enjoy the challenge. I can recommend this challenge, I guess. We need to see. I mean, I still do have 5 runs ahead of me, so we are not at the end. I'm halfway done, but still there's still some running left to be done, and things might change over this time. But yeah, for now I'm really enjoying this. The only thing this is weird because it is the thing I really love about about the challenge, but it's also the thing that I think is most annoying one or so, and that is basically the fixed schedule that every 4 hours you have to go out on a run. And if I'm in the middle of a task or whatever, then it is a little bit of I don't want to call it a disturbance or so, but yeah, you sometimes feel interrupted, and I think for me this is a little bit of a different challenge. So it's not a challenge of getting it done, it's more of a challenge like, okay, let's stop what I'm doing right now, even though I'm enjoying it, and let's go for a run, which I enjoy even more. But I hope you can understand what I mean. So yeah, after 7 of 12 runs, I really enjoy the challenge so far, and I'm excited about what's ahead of me. Also, this is what's super cool with the fixed schedule that you have to run at basically every time during the day. You can experience the day even better. I just had to run underneath the starry sky, so this was also fantastic, and this gives you also a completely new perspective of the day. It gives you a completely new perspective how the day progresses: sunrise, noon, sunset, midnight. This is super cool. So yeah, I think that's my review so far after halfway after I reached more halfway done after completed 7 runs. So I will now grab some more food. I will prepare a big plate full of fruits. Looking forward to that one, and then we see us again for the midnight run, the probably most challenging run for me. Yeah, until then. Midnight has arrived, and so I'm getting ready for my next run. As you can see by my outfit, it is pretty cold outdoors. I just checked the weather app and it says that the outside temperature is -8 degrees Celsius. So I have put on this additional layer. I've put on the sweater as well as this tube scarf to protect me a little bit from the colder temperature. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do the midnight run, the probably hardest run of all the runs for me. And yeah, then I will talk to you in just a few minutes. And I'm back again from a very cold run. As said just before the run, -8 degrees Celsius, so it was refreshing, but it was nice because the run took place under a starry sky, so I really enjoyed this. It was a really great run, looking up to the sky, seeing so many stars, really beautiful. So one question that might occur is, how do I go about sleeping? Well, my approach is, after the 8 p.m. run, I just sat or lay down on the couch and I watched a relaxing Twitch stream. I was quite lucky that the David Goggins challenge aligned with one of my favorite Twitch streamers. He's very interesting. I really enjoy to watch his streams, but he's also quite relaxed, and so it's quite easy to fall into some kind of slumber. So I sleep a little bit while watching this stream until midnight. This already gives me some energy boost, and then the midnight run and the 4 a.m. run I do at a very, very easy pace. I do this not because I want to save my energy or I want to save or reduce the build-up of fatigue in my legs. To be honest, the legs are feeling great, so I feel the time in between the runs is good enough to recover, so I don't have really strong fatigue in my legs or so. No, the legs are feeling fine, and this is quite surprising. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So I think I'm well trained to do long distance runs or so. I do those runs, so the midnight run and the 4 a.m. run, at a very, very easy pace to just stay tired, basically. I don't want to wake myself up by doing a fast run and by raising the heart rate too much or so. No, the heart rate should stay really, really low so that I stay tired throughout the entire run. And now when I'm back, I will just get out of my running gear and drop into my bed to sleep a couple of hours, then get up, do the 4 AM run, very easy pace again, and fall back into bed to sleep some more. And it worked good for the first night, for doing the first 24 hours, and I hope it will work again or even better during these second 24 hours. So that's exactly what I will do now. I will see you at 4 AM again. It is 4 AM, I had some hours of good sleep and I'm looking forward to the next run. It will be interesting because, as you can see, it will be another cold one. It will be even colder than at midnight. According to the weather app, it has minus 10 degrees Celsius outdoors. So yeah, I think once I am getting back from this run, I have 2 reasons to just go back to my warm bed. On the one hand, I like to continue sleeping for a little bit, and on the other hand, I like to warm up, I guess. And yeah, this can easily be done in my very warm bed. In this case, let's just get it done and see how a minus 10 degrees Celsius 4 AM run feels. I love this challenge. This was a great run. Right as I started, I looked up at the sky and I saw the moon, I saw some stars. So this was still really a great start into the run. It was quite cold actually, so I'm happy to be back in and I am really looking forward to go back to my warm bed. But the winter, the temperatures also added some more great atmosphere to this entire adventure. It makes it really feel like an adventure, like going on something big, on something substantial with that challenge. So this is really cool. I'm really happy that I can do this during the cold snap, because in normal weather I think it would be not that special as it is right now. So yeah, as just said, looking forward to get back to bed, to warm myself up a bit and to catch some more sleep. So I think we'll see us again when we are getting closer to sunrise. So until then. Good morning, it is 8:30 AM. No, I didn't sleep in. It was a purposeful decision to move the start of the 8 AM run a little bit back, because today is the last park run before Christmas and I really like to wish my fellow park runners a Merry Christmas. So yeah, I think this is a good reason to start a little bit later, and I don't get anything out of this transaction in the end. Sure, I had 30 minutes more of recovery time, but the distance I have to run will increase. So first I have to get to the start of the park run, which is roughly 2.5 kilometers from here. Then I have to run the park run, which is 5 kilometers. Then finally I have to get back from the finish line, which is even further away than the start of the park run. So I have to run additional 3 kilometers, and all of this in the 8 AM run time of the David Goggins challenge. So yeah, I just increased the distance I have to run. Also, by going for this park run, I will have less time to recover between the 8 AM run and the noon run, because I will be back, I don't know, maybe at 10 AM or so, instead of shortly before 9 AM. And so yeah, there's also less time available for me to rest and recover. In this case, I feel this is a fair transaction. It's a fair transaction to have had 30 minutes more of rest, but then I increase the distance. I can wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and yeah, I lose even a little bit of recovery time later on. Alright, that's the plan for this 8 AM run. It is cold outside. It has minus 12 degrees Celsius, so it will definitely be a cold one. But yeah, I'm already used to it, I guess. So let's do this. Let's
let's do a park run during the David Goggins challenge. Sounds great. Talk to you in a bit.
Alright, the next run is complete. Was a good run, but also a cold run. I used double gloves, so I used my normal running gloves as well as these wool mittens. They are perfect, they are great. So yeah, double gloves helped a lot. Park run was fun. We have perfect weather, so sunshine, blue sky was amazing, was really amazing. I couldn't keep up with the fastest guys today. That's, I guess, not a surprise. I mean, I was in run 10 of 12 runs of the challenge, so yeah, I mean, I was quick, but I couldn't be as quick as I normally would be. But this is definitely not a surprise. I mean, I'm now in this challenge for more than a day, so I'm even more than halfway done with the second day. That's crazy. I'm really making good progress with this. So yeah, still enjoying the challenge, especially with this kind of weather, with this cool weather. This really, as already pointed out, in the middle of the night, really contributes to the overall adventure. And yeah, so this run is complete. It was nice to combine this challenge with wishing them Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, because I won't see them until next year. So yeah, it was really a nice run, was a good run. And yeah, now it's time for some breakfast and getting ready for the noon run, I guess. So talk to you in just a bit.
It is noon, and so it's time for the second to last run. I can't believe that I'm already that far into the challenge. The time went by so quickly. I really enjoyed the challenge, and it's amazing. It's really a great thing to do. It's really an exciting adventure I embarked on. So yeah, I am looking forward to complete the challenge strong and to go out again and to just enjoy the last two runs. I will definitely enjoy this run because the sun is shining, it's blue sky, it will be amazing. However, it is still cold outside. The temperatures went up a bit, but we are still at -5 degrees Celsius, so I think I have to put on once again my additional sweater before I get out to complete this second to last run. Yeah, I think that's enough of an introduction for this second run at noon. Let's just do it!
second to last run done. Was another good run, nice run. Really enjoyed it. It was warmer than expected. Actually, the air itself was still cold. Every time I got into some shadows, it felt a little bit chilly, but as soon as I got back to the sunshine, it got really warm. So I think the sweater was a little bit too much. On the other hand, better safe than sorry, and I rather sweat during the winter time as long as I don't have to stop and then start to cool out rather quickly. It's better to wear one layer more than not enough layers and to get a cold in the end or something like this. But you always have to think about what you are going to do. I mean, if I would go for some kind of threshold session or interval session, I of course would rather go for some less layers, and for a run like that, it's okay to have more layers on, I guess. So yeah, second to last run done, nearly at the end of the challenge. Really surprised that it was so easy. Well, it's not easy, but that I'm feeling still rather strong. And yeah, so pretty happy with that. The only thing that got a little bit annoying to some degree was to record every time I was out on a run. On the other hand, I heard that if you want to make a good video, you have to film when you're not feeling like you want to film. So that especially these moments are the best moments. And in this case, I guess it's good. And also I want to document the challenge. So it is important that I film every step, more or less. But yeah, it got a little bit over time like a chore. Sometimes I just wanted to enjoy the moment, and then I remembered, okay, I still have to take a few clips to have something to show in the end. But yeah, this is just a minor gripe. And yeah, now I do have a full recovery phase. Well, full recovery phase. I have more than 3 hours to recover and to rest a bit. So guess I will now prepare some lunch. After lunch, I guess I do need to do some household chores, get this done, get this out of the way. Then I'm quite sure that it will be 4 p.m. rather quickly, and I will talk to you again for the last run of the challenge. This is cool, this is super amazing. Yeah, let's do this. I will talk to you in just a moment, at least for you.
Here it is. For the last time, I'm preparing for a David Goggins challenge run. This run will be the 12th and last run of the challenge. Once I'm done with the upcoming run, I have completed the David Goggins challenge. I have completed these 48 hours. That's crazy. I can't believe that I got here, and I can't believe that I'm already here. It does not feel like I have been running for the last 48 hours. It went by so quickly. So yeah, I'm really overwhelmed. I'm completely overwhelmed. In this case, I will just get my preparations finished and start this 12th run. Once I'm back, we will conclude this challenge. I will give you my last few impressions of it, and yeah, then it's over. Crazy, just crazy. Let's do this. Let's complete the 12th run. so it ended. The challenge is complete. It's overwhelming. It's a really overwhelming feeling to sitting here thinking back that I did 12 runs every 4 hours of a distance of at least 6.5 kilometers. So that's crazy. That's really crazy. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy that I completed the challenge. I'm really happy that I did it. And yeah, it feels great. It feels really great having finished it. So yeah, I'm also a little bit speechless, but there will be in just a second a quick look back or a quick analysis of the challenge itself, what my final thoughts are. But first, there's one last thing to do. I, as explained yesterday, am still on another challenge, the 111 burpees per day challenge, at least 111 burpees per day. So this needs to be done. Yesterday I did 111 unbroken 6-count burpees, so I think why not doing, because it's the second 24 hours, 111 unbroken 2-pump burpees. I think this sounds like a decent idea. Let's do this, and then let's review the challenge and yeah, put a closure to this adventure. This is great. This is really great. Alright, now the challenge is definitely complete. I did the 12 runs and I did 2 burpee sessions. Cool, really cool. I'm really happy with this, and yeah, I am not only happy but also a little bit overwhelmed and speechless. I think I really have to now process all those experiences, think about them, and really realize what I did. The challenge itself is a really good challenge. I really enjoyed it. It gave me a completely new feeling for what a day is, because I was running for 48 hours, and by doing so I experienced all the various phases of a day. So midnight run, 4 a.m. run, sunrise run, and so on. This was really cool to really get such an understanding of what a day is. In addition, doing this during the winter time was extra special. I really enjoyed doing this during the cold snap. Seeing all the snow, this was fantastic, this was great. And it also was a great thing during this winter time, because of the very long nights and the short days. I felt it really stopped this strange feeling of, oh no, it's already sunset, the day is not over yet, why is it already getting darker, so why is it getting dark so soon? I feel the challenge completely changed this. The challenge completely let me forget about this. It felt, everything felt so much more basically, so even the daylight felt more, and today was amazing after all this darkness, seeing the sunshine, enjoying the sunshine. This was great, this was really fantastic. So yeah, I think this challenge also was very interesting during this time of the year where normally one easily starts to feel tired or so quite early on because, well, sunset is so early and sunrise so late. During this challenge and even right now, feel completely energized, not really tired or so. I'm super happy. I'm full of energy. As I said, I'm energized, and yeah, this is, I guess, also a result of the challenge. So yeah, I really enjoyed this part of it, this aspect of it. I also enjoyed the fact that this challenge is doable from home, so it basically provides you with a little adventure and a lot of great experiences without traveling, without any fees, without anything. The only thing you need is basically running shoes and you can start this challenge. And this is also super cool that it really is a thing that you can even integrate into your daily life more or less, and just have a little adventure, a little special thing in your life without so much effort or so with respect to traveling or preparation or so. Also, I felt this challenge provides a good feeling of safety. Besides doing the special parkrun run, I never got further away from my home than 3.5 kilometers basically. So if something would have happened, I would have gotten home without any issues. If I go for a long run, for instance, and I had the furthest point at the, I don't know, 18 kilometer mark, 20 kilometer mark or so, then I'm 20 kilometers away from home. In this case, it's, yeah, you were all the time in a more or less protected environment, I felt. And also with those 4-hour segments, I knew that if something goes south, if I don't feel well, if I'm too tired, if something starts to hurt or whatever, I can just stop. So, okay, then of course I haven't completed the challenge, but there was no pressure or no risk involved, I felt. I mean, sure, there is some risk if you don't see signs, if you don't want to notice signs also when your body provides you with some information like, hey, please stop doing this, then you should definitely stop. But besides this, when you yourself are just forcing yourself to continue doing it, it's rather risk-free, I felt. Also with the 4-hour sessions, I mean, I'm a bit of a quick runner, but you do have 4 hours for each run, so there's no need to rush, there's no need to hurry, and I think this is also quite helpful. On the flip side, this 4-hour schedule was, as said, in the middle of the challenge, a bit annoying to some degree, especially during this time of the year. It's getting closer to Christmas. I do have so many other things I like to do, I like to complete, and sometimes interrupting these things because, hey, now it's the start of the next run or so, was a bit, well, annoying to some degree. But yeah, I think that's what it is basically. You can't change this, but yeah, overall I really enjoyed the challenge and I'm really happy. And the weird thing is also, it is over now, but there's nothing. So it's okay, it's done. No medal, no ceremony, no certificate, No clapping hands, nothing. I got home, stopped the running watch, and that's it. So this is also completely up my alley. I mean, I did my marathon run basically alone. Well, I had my friend with me, but I was just doing it without a real event around it. I did fast sub 40-minute 10K, also completely alone. And so this challenge was completely up my alley. So I also enjoyed this one. So yeah, in summary, adding all the runs up, I ran 82.26 kilometers over the course of the last 48 hours. So I'm not quite sure if this is considered an ultra marathon, but it's a nice distance. It's definitely a big distance. Also, I did 222 burpees or 333 push-ups, and yeah, worked, did household chores, did everything basically. So it were productive 48 hours, I must say. Would I do it again? I wouldn't see a reason why I wouldn't do it again. And because I really enjoyed this so much, I would definitely do it again. The only thing that really would keep me from saying, okay, I will do it definitely in 3 months from now again or so, is the fact with the 48 hours and doing a run every 4 hours. Because as just explained, this resulted a little bit in some interruptions and in not having so much freedom to use my rare spare time as efficiently and as much as I like. So I felt this was a little bit of a thing that I have to keep in mind, and yeah, but overall I would do it again. I would definitely do it again. So yeah, cool thing, cool experience, really enjoyed this. As said, I have to process everything and develop an understanding what I just did. So we are at the end. We are surprisingly at the end. There's only one question left. One last question. So, over the last 48 hours, I ran those 82 kilometers. I did those burpees, I did work, I created this video where I try to provide you insights about how you can maybe go about this challenge. I discussed the potential issues of the winter time when there's so much darkness around. I discussed some general mental health issues. I tried to inspire you to go running. By the way, recently I received a message from a friend who is now more or less frequently running, and all this inspiration for running apparently comes from me because I'm inspiring. So this really was an amazing message I received. I was super happy about this. And yeah, so I hope this video might also inspire you to do something. And this is exactly where this question goes. What did you do? What did you do over the course of the last 48 hours? When are you going to do something crazy, something basically useless, but most likely life-changing? Well, I wouldn't go that far that this was now life-changing, but when was your last adventure? When did you last time do something crazy? Yep, that's the question. In this case, as always, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you stay motivated. Hope you stay running. Until then, see you!